And from that quick look at the weather, a reminder of our top stories before we go. Members of the Bundung Home Red Cross Link have received an assortment of first aid materials from their counterparts in the United Kingdom. Another Gambian writer has launched a book which spells out the significant developments achieved under President Jammeh's leadership. Clashes between regular Malian soldiers and members of the elite Red Beret in the heavily fortified Jikoroni camp have left at least 2 people dead. And stars in the music industry are gearing up for the Grammy Awards in Los Angeles, with one particular genre of music gaining prominence among the audience. Well, that's all in this edition of the news. Thanks for your time and join us at 2200 hours for another news bulletin.
Africa belebe no mala. Good evening, viewers. It's another Saturday and another National Bantaba. Your Bantaba, our Bantaba, and welcome to the program. In this week, we'll be looking at the change of working days and time by the government of the Republic of the Gambia. In our midst, as usual, my panelists tonight are Honorable Babuge Sonko, my colleagues, and also we have Mr. Dauda Fadera, who is the Permanent Secretary of Personnel Management Office, Mrs. Nafi Bari, the Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Trade, Regional Integration and Employment. And our audience, we have the Chairman of the Public Service Commission, who is Mr. G.O. Wright. Among them, we had the Permanent Secretary, Office of the President, Ali Matambidu Jawara, Fatmata Gassama, DPS, Office of the President, Modulamin Sise, Deputy Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Trade, Regional Integration and Employment. We also have LSF Mane, who is also a Deputy Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Trade, Ministry of Regional Administration, Lands and Traditional Rulers. We have Safi Lo Sise, DPS, Personnel Management Office, Mr. Pateja, Deputy Permanent Secretary, PMO as well. We have Dey Marinjai, Deputy Permanent Secretary, Office of the President, among a host of other dignitaries from the various departments and ministries of this country. Welcome to the Bantaba, gentlemen and ladies. As I said, today's Bantaba will be very interesting. Of recent, there was a press release from the government of the Republic of the Gambia announcing change in working days and time. That, of course, affected everybody in this country. Of recent, government have also announced that the exemptions of schools and financial institutions, notably the banks. To discuss that, we have these gentlemen and ladies. maa ngi leen a nuyu di leen gërëm te samedi la di leen bismillah si National Bantaba tey nag lu ñoo discuss mooy réew mbir ne government of the Gambia lu yàggut announce nañ ne di yebal nit ñi di leen wax ne léegi time bu ñu doon liggéey ak fan yu ñu doon dem di liggéey wecci nañ ko wecceeku am na si léegi ñeneenti fan la ñoo liggéey pour waxtaan loolu noonu am naa fi as usual ñi nga xam ne ñoom ñooy suma panelist di honorable Babougueye Sonko moo fi toog tey perminte ñëwut am nañ tamit ki nga xam ne moom mooy Permanent Secretary Personnel Management Office mooy Mr. Dauda Fadera am nañ fi di permanent secretary tamit Ministry of Trade, Regional Integrations and Employment Mrs. Nafi Bari, am nañ di chairman Public Service Commission G.O. Bright, permanent secretary Office of the President Alima Tambidou Jawara, am nañ fi tamit deputy permanent secretary yu bari jógee ko Ministry of Regional Administration, Lands and Traditional Rulers, deputy permanent secretaries Office of the President, PMO ak yeneen ak ñoo xam ne tamit ñoom ñooy liggéey si wàllu nguur gi si ministries département yu bari. Balal ñu dem si discussion bi rek dina allow suma collègue di honorable Babougaye Sonko moom tamit mu welcome nit ñi si Mandinka. Honorable Sonko.
Yeah, thank you very much. Baraka Alaji Siri, Honorable Siri Njai, comme aya fo nyami rembe mo be bismillah la bantabado programme to jang bi programme dalilo wala minti ko be ngalon komanto man sakunda e falendiro ke doku wato nin doku lungol la to ne ko falendiro ke tay ka falendiro ke pour ay kende ya so kamala bin nata mol to jamulam ko bota fanna beto doku bundal permanent secretary sol mum bi jangi siata deputy permanent secretary sol mum bi je siata anen doku bunda fanna jama bi je la mol bi jang ko don kon ni se singa kacha bantaba ni yamo wolon kasi kacha ke kan nyoso hakilla momo ila miro mo munti ko nyin kono yaaje nyaadile nyaato ta jumalle babala nafa jumalle babala nte si ngol kacha wol kamalam be ngalon ko banku doku amangdia mi lafta banku doku la foy wakili ka wakili nak foy sacrifice ko do lete fango fe mu yalon ko sala fano pour banku eta ba nga bankol dia mu yalon ko komanto iman develop bayla banku dingol le wura exemple mu chainati momo ga dogo ke dunya kono jam mo man chani solsi e ma wadi sotondi la doko wala ye wura doko ke bar bi chana be dunya bankol la nyabo tayto wodo gambia man sakuna nasita kisikisiro ke jubero ke ayalon ko jang banko fonga develop dum te develop no nim fongol ma wura nga doko ke dum sio bele bijang dinol bele bijang misilmol bijanne kristianol bijang dum be ngalon ko jummo mo misilmol la lumbaleti dimaso mo kristiano la lumbati sibito fana mu dolle la lungoti woto ni ajube ko ka do ko lungo faling wati la mu yalon ko imbe wato la falale kabo tenango kata aramiso nse jumo bula na sibito bula na dimaso bula nyin lung tano mun tembe do ko la wato mun te yalon kon ka do ko mbala falal do manding wolen kabo do ko wato somanda kata fotala woro woto wo kamala mol mum bijang wolle multi because adiyamo kasia kukendo ni be kan e kukendo je mo dolle bi je mul yalon ko ba kaja filale atakela wala la finna kodi bay mol mu yalon ko le ba system o kono ke kili ni nga kacha nyala mbela hakilo nga fayño kan mun sati na banku doko seke mbela nyantoti nga wura nga banku doku for Dubai China aningo nolbe daming mfana se futa wala nga tambi wala bi wala mkajati honorable Sidi nse molso ifana bi muy tolle la lungote tafale bismillah la baraka
Sonko. Permanent Secretary Fadera, you are in charge of the welfare of personnel in this country. Now it's affects directly your people and your office, but one thing is clear: the Gambia is a Muslim nation, and of course section 1 of the 1997 stated that the Gambia is a secular sovereign nation, depicting that the country is there are a lot of various religions in this country, both Muslims and Christians predominantly. Now, Muslims' holiday is Friday. For government of the Gambia, under the leadership of His Excellency the President, Sheikh Professor Alhaji Dr. Yahya A.J.J. Jammeh, to recognize the importance of Muslims and Christians in this country and the religious harmony that existed since colonial era. Now decided, in addition to the two free days, that is Saturday and Sunday, also to acknowledge and accept the demand of the Muslim community to rest on Friday as a Muslim holiday, to do their Islamic and religious prayers and gathering and rituals, which of course includes the Friday prayers, which is a Saturday. Not only giving them that, but the government is committed towards the welfare of the Gambian people, and also government is committed towards service delivery. Considering the fact that to scrap Friday as